2 videos back, I showed you this listing, move-in ready home at $798,000. It is an end unit, hence why it demands the $798,000. Beautiful property, backload townhome. We're talking about 3 levels. Then the previous video, so the video right after that, was of this one. I did mention that this one was also for sale in the upper 700s. It's an end unit. But the one that I was able to actually walk through was this green one, a B1. So the orange ones are B3s, floor plans, and then this one is the last one was B1. That one was priced at $749, which if you watch that video, you'll see that for the $798,000 one, it is an end unit. So you're only sharing a wall on one side and not at the other. The other one's facing the beautiful mountains of Wasatch Front. Before I forget, David Contreras, the actor selling homes. Now that out of the way, and a unit with gorgeous view of the Wasatch Front. $798. But then the last video was a mid-row, so you're sharing walls on this side and on this side. $749,000. So that's what is that? 40. What am I talking about? Yeah, essentially a $50,000 price reduction, but you're sharing walls on both sides. But the plus of that one is, as you'll see on the video towards the end, it has a 4th level, an open deck, an open deck terrace up there, ready for your summer nights and your barbecues and whatnot. So the last 2 videos have been Daele Homes here in beautiful Holladay, the Holladay Hills, our version of the Hollywood Hills. 6-7 months ago, I got video of the model homes right over there. The Residence A, which is by far one of my favorites. That one, it's not for sale, but it's somewhere between the 1.4 1.5 million. However, the ones that I got, the B1, B2, and B3 floor plans, were then priced at somewhere north of $1 million. A lot of money for a townhome. However, since then, 6-7 months ago or after, they've had to reduce the price to the 700s. Hence why the first video I showed you 2 videos ago and the last video are in the 700s. Still pretty high, but it's a really respectable price for such a coveted area, which now, you see a lot of construction, but come next year or maybe into 2025, you're gonna have the second location of Lifetime Fitness right over here. You're gonna have plenty room for high-end shopping. You're gonna have dining. You have those apartments are gonna be, somewhere between $1,400 to $4,900 a month for an apartment. High-end condos, and then Daele themselves are going to be building out single-family homes. So if you're down for single-family homes, that is something that's going to come closer to 2025. So this phase is complete, move-in ready. So video number 1, video number 2, and now this one, I'm walking around this phase. If you look at my map right here, we have behind the $749,000 unit, we have another B1. However, this one's $712,000. So we're talking about this property right over here. Let me go ahead and get a vantage point. Lots of construction, as you can hear and as you can see. So we are talking about this one right over here. We have this one, which I'm also going to video, but this one right in front of me, we're talking about $712 for a B1 floor plan. So as if you watch the other 2 videos, the B1 is somewhere around, this could be different, but it most likely is going to be the same. It's going to be 3 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, a little over 2,500 square feet, high-end finishes, pretty cool area to live. So again, I will remind you, if you haven't seen my last video, Salt Lake City was the host of the 2002 Winter Olympics. It did wonderful. Now we have the infrastructure, and we're in the running to host the 2034 Winter Olympics. Now, imagine this, whether you buy this as a primary residence or you buy this as an investor. Come 10 years from now, we have the Olympics, and you own this, whether you rent it out or as your primary residence, prices are gonna they're gonna skyrocket more than they have already. And you're gonna have a very highly desired build in one of the highest areas in Salt Lake City. Holladay, which is on the East Bench, as you can see, gorgeous view of the mountains behind me. Direct access to skiing, whether it's Snowbird, Brighton, Alta, you want to go up to the Park City, go ahead, 20-25 minutes. Whether you want to head south about 20-25 minutes, you can go to the Silicon Slopes, or the opposite to Salt Lake International, downtown Salt Lake City. So pretty cool desired area. I'm gonna go ahead and get a key from this key box so we can take a look at this property, and I'll see you in a second. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this other, what did I say it was? B1, right? B1 for $712,000. So you'll see a lot of similarities with this one as well as the one, the previous two videos. If I remember correctly, the other ones had carpeting right here. I could be wrong. I have to play back the other videos, but we're boasting 9-foot ceilings throughout this whole main level. We have a closet right there, similar to the last video. However, 2 videos ago, they had a massive closet there, but this is more of a receiving area in my opinion. Maybe music room, I don't know. Depends on what you want to do. Because the floor plan is so similar, we have the 2-car garage, which extra height, and this one actually does have a cutout right there, so maybe more storage for your goodies and your toys, as well as right next to the stairs. So this one's slightly different as to the other 2 that we saw in the previous 2 videos. Next to that, we have a half bath. This property most likely will have the 3 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, one of the bathrooms being down here. Then behind this wall, we have a mechanical, no, we have a coat closet. So I remember these floor plans have a lot of closets. So this one right here, we're just like the other ones, have a basement. Now, keep in mind, these basements are fairly small. They're unfinished, but if you want them finished, do let me know, let the builder know. We're talking about somewhere between $60,000, maybe up to $70,000 to finish a basement. But again, not enough room to have a bedroom unless you think otherwise, but more than likely storage. So floor number 2, it is carpeted. This one does have a little different tone on the carpeting. This one has views of, well, soon, this will be blocked by another building, but so far you have a view of the model homes and of Highland Drive, which is that road back there. Okay, floor number 2, main living space. We have coat closet number 2, I believe. Yes, or number 3 actually. And then we have the main living space with high 10-foot, possibly 11. I'm thinking more like 10-foot ceilings. This one is facing southwest, so you have the afternoon sun. You have, just like in the other ones, a porch where you can have your barbecue. This one, because you're going to be sharing a wall on both ends, you can't have a window right there. So, living room, dining, and about space for 4 or 5 benches on the oversized island with a large sink. Stainless steel appliances. This one color palette is light browns, off-whites, and white. We do not have, as you saw 2 videos ago, the cabinets going all the way up to the ceiling. I'm a fan of not having that awkward space up there, but again, for the $712, it is a huge price reduction from what we saw these properties 6-7 months ago. Cut up for the fridge, more cabinet space. You have a window right there, and then you have the walk-in pantry. Okay, next to that we have bathroom number 2, little powder room. And then next to this we have another coat closet. So Vandal did a wonderful job in assuming that you're going to be planning a lot of get-togethers and a lot of hosting, because one thing this place is boasting in these these builds, are plenty of space for coats. Okay, wall mount for the TV. Now we're going to make our way to the 3rd floor. I guess I will remind you, this is a B1 floor plan. Okay, floor, living space, level number 3. We are welcome, this is light switch. Welcome by yet another, there's just another closet. Just like the last video, you'll see that this one also has access to the 4th floor, which is very, very cool. So it's all about whether you want to have an end unit, but one less floor and not an open deck, or sacrifice that by having 2 shared walls and have a 4th level. So we have the master bedroom right here facing south. We have the walk-in closet. Everything's boasting 10-foot ceilings. You have your master bath with a lighter, light palette or color palette, as we saw in the previous 2 videos. And then you have your walk-in Euro shower, and then your toilet room. Okay, again, I'll throw this again, $712,000. That's after a price reduction of, you do the math, but these things were over $1 million 6-7 months ago, which is insane. Okay, bedroom number 1 being the master bedroom. 10-foot ceilings throughout the whole main 3rd floor. You have your mechanical, if I remember right. You have your washer and dryer facing each other, as you can see. Plenty of cabinets right over here, washer and dryer. And then, as we saw in the previous video, we have your full bath. Your full bath for these bedrooms number 2 and bedroom number 3. This one kind of has it does have a view of once the, what am I saying? Holladay Hills is completed with the townhomes, condos, apartments, lifetime eventually, and businesses when all this is built out. So it could be, from what I heard, 6, 7, maybe 8 years, maybe more, who knows, completion time for that construction, that development. But with this opportunity, you have, again, 3 bedrooms. This is the 3rd one with a closet. You have shared walls, your mid-row, for $712,000. You have a 4th level, which compensates for having to share that 2nd wall. And you have that 4th level that will be used for phenomenal entertainment options and events. You have another co-closet right there. And like I said, the selling point, the selling piece is access to this 4th level open deck. And look at this. This one has a view. Right now it's kind of not cloudy, but there's like this haze. You can't really see the Ochre Mountains to the west. You do have a better view right here, a 270-degree view of the Wasatch Front to the east, South Valley, Wasatch Front, downtown Salt Lake City that way. So look at that, 270-degree view. Very cool, very exciting. And now you add the potential ROI of having the Olympics coming again. And even if they don't come, like this whole area, you're so close to the tech boom down in Lehigh, downtown Salt Lake City, the best snow on earth. It's hands down one of the best investments you can make in Salt Lake City. You're in Holladay, Utah. If you're a fan of Spanish cuisine, you can go to Café Madrid, which is that road back there. Literally 2 blocks away, you have access to Café Madrid, some of the best Spanish food that you can get in Salt Lake City. So here's one more closet, and that has been the B1. We'll go ahead and lock these doors. The B1 floor plan for $712,000, as you can see right there. So whether you go 2 videos back to 798 right here, or you go with one of the other ones end unit at same thing, about 798, or the mid-row that I videoed last time at 749, or this current listing at $712 right there. Move-in ready, folks. Now, if you want to move in to this beautiful unit in this phenomenal area, you can do so with assistance, because if you decide to use their preferred lender, you will get, do I have all the lights off? I think I do. You will get a $25,000 incentive for using their lender being Loan Depot. So it's $25,000 that nobody's just gonna give you. Imagine that, you might as well take advantage of that. And you can do so for closing costs, buying down the rate, etc. So one final view without the lights on of the main living space. Daele Homes, beautiful community in Holladay, Utah. They also have, they're finishing up. So I think if you're wanting Daybreak, you're gonna have to go back to on a bunch of more videos before and see the development for Daele Homes in Daybreak. But anyway, this has been a complete walkthrough of a B1 unit for $712,000, which would be a phenomenal investment in your part, whether you decide to make this your primary residence, better yet, add to your investment portfolio and be in one of the hottest areas in all of Salt Lake City. So shoot me a text, call me, drop an email, or send an email, drop a comment on the video. Other than that, peace out.